G'day and welcome to the Drop Bear podcast. I'm your host Max, and today I'm joined here by my lovely friend and co-host Sam.
Today we're talking news.
Well, not just any news.
No, we're talking about the bizarre things in the world we live in. So sit back, relax, and tune into the drop.
Hello. How are we, Sammy?
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I'm great, Max. Thank you for asking. How's everybody else? That's the real question. How's our audience going?
What? Well, first off, let's be real. What audience? Nah.
Yeah, exactly.
No, we
We're
know
gonna be
there are
hopeful.
30 of you out there. It's lovely to see that there's a nice room of people willing to watch what we think is worthy of putting on the internet.
Truly, masters of creation and comedy. Right here.
Hopefully. Fingers
in your
crossed.
eardrums.
It's lovely to be back.
It is.
We got some exciting topics today that are more relatable for our older audiences, kind of.
Mm-hmm. And we've also got the
answer to Sam's
the
sound.
two games, and we've also
But not yet.
the last week's sound.
We'll
Not
do.
yet though. That'll wait for
Keep that.
the video.
But to start off, Sam, I have a question for you, and
What's that, Max?
the answer that you provide to this question is detrimental to if this friendship or workplace relationship can stay healthy. Okay. Or go violent. Now, it's all up to you how you want to approach this. And I mean, you're walking on mighty thin ice. So, good luck. Here's your question. And the question to all of you is, do you believe in the moon landing, Sam?
Yes, Max, I do believe in the moon.
You believe in it?
You. I do.
Very good, bud. I'm so glad. Wow. You're safe.
Sounded very impressed by that.
Well, I am. I really am.
I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't really scared about the...
I would be.
I wasn't.
Okay. Anyway, we believe in it, but there are some of us who don't.
They're stupid.
They are. I don't know who their leader is, but if we can talk to their leader, I'd love to have a word.
The leader's an alien.
There's a lot of pent-up rage I have for those people, because Apollo 11, I think it was quite a feat for human history. And
no, it was terrible. Worst thing to ever happen.
God damn it, we left the atmosphere. Who let Armstrong out of the atmosphere again? No. But there are many reasons why people think the moon landing's fake, Sam. And I'd love to list some so that our audience members who do have what we call a conscience can laugh at them. Are you ready?
Oh, please inform us. I'd like to be knowledgeable.
The first problem that the moon landing has is that it's apparently fake because the American flag is flapping. Now,
what the fuck?
I don't know if any of you guys have been to the moon, but I'm not too sure if anyone who hasn't, especially been from the moon, who is everyone who doesn't believe in the moon landing.
Clearly aliens.
Aliens. It's just flapping in the wind, and it kind of makes sense. If you move something with no gravity, it's just going to constantly move. It's not...
Yeah.
Obviously. It's not going to just stay flat or not do anything.
Someone out there is like, the conspiracy is someone's put a big-ass fan over the top of them and forgot to turn it off.
They're making coffee mugs for it, man, I'm telling you. $10.99 at the store at the front.
Yeah.
It's pretty ridiculous, if you ask me. Don't you hate it? You go to the moon and your flag starts flapping in the wind. I say very loosely.
And you've spent your whole life studying to be an astronaut.
You
and
sit
someone's
on
like,
top of an
fake.
atomic bomb and It's the bloody
Yeah,
flag.
essentially. Yeah.
That gosh darn.
And one very large man with too much time on his hands and a
too
lot
much monster
of
energy
Centrelink
in his
payment.
belly.
He absolutely shits on the man's career.
He does. Look, it hasn't inspired me like other apparent myths, such as Loch Ness
Yeah.
Monster. But we're not going to touch that. Got
Nice
Plushie
comment.
here to stay with me. It's ridiculous. I'd love to get onto the next ones because they get better.
Yeah.
So the moon landing. This is like my favorite one. The moon landing is
great.
fake because you can't see the stars. Oh man. Again, I hate it when you get up to the moon. You've gone through all the training, all the studying. Big boom. You're up in the atmosphere. We've lost Armstrong again, and your stars disappear just as you're about to shoot.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Oh, bro, we gotta wait half a year for this to
Not
come
again.
back. The stars.
What happened to the stars?
Dave, we gotta head back. What? We gotta head back, dude. I'm sorry.
The stars aren't there. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't have the explanation for this, but if you think this is what? Oh, that's right. Sorry, no. So this is how it works, right? And this is how it works just in general, right? So I'll just debunk it for those of you who have a tumor a little too big pushing on your brain cells there. So basically, you can't see stars through the day, can you, Sam? Unless you're taking some psychedelics, which I hope not.
Yeah.
Maybe it's nighttime. Who knows? Anyway, point is, or you live in Alaska. Again, anyway, point is, you can't see the stars, and that's because the it's blinding you from it, basically. It's taking up all the light rays, and it's blinding you. So, for those gong beaters out there who think that isn't apparent on the moon, it actually is.
Yeah.
So, imagine the moon's like a big mirror, and it's reflecting all the light into your eyes. Your eyes cannot handle the stars out there unless you're taking LSD on the moon. And
fair point.
And basically, that's why it's real, and everyone's a flog who doesn't believe it for that one.
Yeah.
Which, look, it's a good reason, not a good excuse too. I want to make that apparent.
Yeah.
So it's very, very real.
Very much real.
It only gets better for me, Sam.
It does.
You want to?
It's just.
You want to hear the next one? It's
I'd
third
love
one
to,
out of
actually.
5.
Kind of a mental breakdown after this.
Yeah, we're gonna need to talk about
thinking too much about space.
The producer's just not gonna be. All right,
next one.
The moon landing is fake. Again, don't believe in this. You're a flog if you do. The shadows aren't right. I hate when I get all the way back up to the moon again. The stars were right. The flag's not flapping. Everything's perfect. But those gosh darn shadows. Oh my god. It makes me want to tear my hair out when I hear
you just think to yourself, the dude's like, surely they've got a spaceship. They'd have to have some, like, HD technology.
Okay.
Dave's sitting there like, Dave?
What was
mate,
it?
Before we do it,
oh my god. Was it
bring the camera.
What year was it again that it launched?
1960s maybe?
Okay, I want to make this apparent because I know this. 1969, that's it. I should know this.
Damn, that was pretty close.
I really want to reiterate that it's quite impossible to create the illusion of the shadows being right. And I'll explain it to you, Sammy. This one's actually a bit interesting.
Okay.
So, obviously, the moon is a couple more kilometers away from us than your local milk bar.
It's a hop and a skip. Yeah.
So you're not going to catch
No,
the
why?
trend.
But that just made me think of the. What would you do, Franklin? Like, continue.
Alright.
Sorry.
Anyway, it's a bit closer to the sun actually, which no. Okay, so basically, the moon's closer to the sun, and what that means is that the light rays are going to hit it a bit earlier than the Earth.
Okay.
Right?
Interesting. Yeah.
So basically, what happens is that the shadows on the moon are actually exaggerated, and I forgot what it did to the shadows, but it warped them dramatically compared to what we have our shadows here, right?
Yep. Right.
And basically, I was watching this thing, and they said to recreate that illusion, they would need to have a studio, again, this is ridiculous, with a wall of just floodlights, right?
Okay.
With that much power, like, the world can't even sustain at once, right? Beaming to create this illusion. But it's actually just because the moon's a bit closer to the sun, in case you wonder. So the shadows are off, so shadows aren't right, stars aren't right, and especially your flag isn't right. What else could possibly go wrong? I'll tell you what else. It's fake.
What would that be?
Because he can't see Armstrong's camera in the reflection of his fellow spaceman. I just love how in depth these neckbeards go into finding a way to ruin a good thing.
Yeah.
His
foot's 4 pixels off in this frame.
It's like
it's a different world that they live in, honestly. I think they live on Saturn. They're just aliens communicating. That's a whole nother conspiracy theory right there.
That's just ridiculous. It's a handheld camera. Like, honestly, if you can go to the moon, I think we can get a nice little camera.
They're really like. If you think about it, I want to see the camera that they actually used. They're probably like, it's not the most advanced thing in the world. It's probably like a normal handheld camera.
No,
like
probably
you
be
said.
just as interesting as the rocks they collected, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, really, it would be just something to gawk at. Just think about it. Jesus Christ. That's such a...
It's a rock. Oh, it's from space.
It's such a stressful mission to get the most boring shit ever.
Can you imagine?
You're not going to excavate or, like, build a house there.
No.
Yo, Neil, I need you to, you're going to listen to me here, okay?
Very close.
I need you to... Right? You're listening?
Yep.
Yeah. Get some rocks for me. Just, like, scoop it, just a handful. I don't even give a shit about
Put them in the plastic bag.
Just chuck that shit in a plastic bag.
Get some space in there.
Just shove it in there. And you'll be great. You sure you don't want me to, like, build a house or something?
There's nothing you can do.
No, just bring some rocks back or something.
Legit. And it's like, I bet you they were picky too. They were like,
yeah.
No, not that one. The one over there.
It's too grey. I don't like it. Pick the other one. They're just sitting there like real picky while they're doing the intercom. It's like, no. Get that one next to you. Sir, I'm standing on a planet filled with rocks. No. The one there, it's like really cylindrical. You see it? No, sir, I can't look down. I'm in a spacesuit.
That one kind of looks like an alien egg.
Yeah, look, it looks like a duck. Everyone starts laughing in the conference room.
All right. The final theory, and I don't know how this relates to it at all, but apparently does. The moon landing is fake because Stanley Kubrick filmed it.
Who?
Stanley Kubrick. For those of you who don't know who Stanley Kubrick is, he is a director of sorts who wowed audiences by creating a realistic image of outer space in previous films. I'm kind of suspicious about George Lucas's films. Do you think Star Wars could possibly... No, it isn't. Is it fake? No.
Surely not.
Surely not. But yeah, those are the 5 theories. It hurts my brain, if I'm being honest. I'm a bit worried about what the future of mankind holds if this is
This is the point at which people
not
start
a
questioning
clap
stuff.
to Neil. Like, he's bloody good job, man. Like, you learn,
Yeah,
and the other 2, unfortunately, we'll never know. You know,
really. Someone would have thought just some. It started with one dude, and he was like in his 70s or like late 60s, sitting there with a glass of whiskey, pissed off his head, and he's like, nah, this is all right. That dude right there, uh, that's that fella that does the movies. Darren, you're drunk again. Nah. Listen. Look, that's the dude who does the movie.
yeah, but
And then it all started from there.
Yeah, and I could bet you good money that Neil Armstrong shoved the other ones out the way.
Yeah,
Like real
good
money.
Get out of my way.
Yeah. That's a moon landing for you.
Truly a spectacle
It's a
of
spectacle
human.
of the imagination.
Human. Oh God.
Oh dear. What are we gonna do? Sam's segment of the show.
Here it is.
I have been having restless nights about this. My psychologist is worried. I've been thinking about the noise. Just to remind the viewers, do you want me to? I'll just play it quickly.
Go for it, Maxie. Just
play a bit of it. We won't play the whole thing because it does worry me.
Just a little bit.
It's lovely.
Truly a wonderful sound. God, it's like music to my ears.
Okay, that's enough of that. So, I'm excited to know what it was. It's been bugging me. I've just been, oh my god, what was Sam's sound? That's all I can think about. You know.
And if the people watching now did not see last week's episode, I'd suggest you go and watch that because we discussed heaps of awesome topics over there. And that was the first episode of Sam Sounds. It was the premiere. Yeah. And yeah, go watch that and you'll get the full episode of that.
But for our loyal listeners who haven't just joined us and have been with us since day one.
Well, you're in for a treat, ladies and gentlemen.
You ever? I'm so excited. I still don't know.
Would you like to know, Max?
I'm worried. If I find out, it will come after me.
Should we do a drum roll? Or we should just like plain do this.
Okay, I'll just. Brrr. And the sound is.
And it's an alpaca, Max.
An alpaca.
It's it's like a separate breed from the llama.
Yeah. The alpaca. Very well known for their spitting capabilities.
It's alongside the cousin of it, the llama.
The llama.
But
An alpaca.
Would have been difficult to guess.
Oh,
honestly.
That's good. I'm surprised we didn't hear it.
Would you guess?
It's in my eye.
It's a full video of the people just getting attacked and then they escape and shit.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, okay. That was good.
Yeah.
I honestly thought it was a xenomorph.
It was, actually.
Oh. All right. Wow. Well, I guess I won't have
This wraps up last week's episode. Wow. For any of you are wondering and being conspiracy theorists yourself and
everything
doing in-depth research now. It's everything's pieced together. It's lovely, honestly.
I'm excited to hear this next sound. Again, my first time.
Well, Max, I'm sure.
So I'm quite worried.
I'm sure someone's going to pick up on this somewhere really easily.
Okay.
And I hope you don't.
I hope I don't. Thank you. All right, let's hear it. He's marked it the sound of all sounds. Let's hear it.
It's always interesting.
I know exactly what that is. That is
Only.
either a demon girl or a certain type of tasty things.
Well, Max, if you give us our answer, and
I'm not gonna give an answer.
we'll put it in the logbooks. We'll put
I
it in the
definitely
logbooks,
know
and
what
then
it
we'll give you
is.
the answer next week.
Yeah.
So would you like to answer now? Have a bit of a crack. You only get one try.
I'm not gonna. Nah, we'll leave it for the viewers. I'll just write it to you and see if I got it.
All right. Well, Max, you'll find out next week.
You're a prick. Okay. Well,
it's an interesting animal.
was
It's really up there.
Am I?
I can't give you any clues.
It doesn't have to be an animal. It seems to really like him. That thing sounds like it wants to eat.
It's actually an auto-tuned afternoon after going to the Mexican.
Oh, dude, that's a good one.
It is.
It's nice.
Could take on a lot of different animal forms, honestly.
I could only think of one thing. You know?
Well, I can think of 4.
Really? I
Yeah.
can only think of one.
I mean,
I'm gonna put my bet in. Just Sam doesn't have to say yay or nay because apparently there's more than one answer to this. But I'm thinking it's an extreme. Like this is a boar which has just been heaps of testosterone into. Like I mean,
it's been injected with copious amounts
pure
of steroids.
testosterone. Like
Yeah.
oh man, that I'm scared. Again,
Everyone would be.
first it was
But,
a fetus. Now it sounds like something out of The Conjuring.
both of those things sound very similar. Well, Max,
I'm worried.
I'll leave it to the audience to pick up on that. I'm sure someone in the audience somewhere in the world
Someone owns it.
Oh, someone owns it, 100%, or lives near it.
Oh,
So
near it. Live around it.
Chuck us your answers on our many copious amounts of
social
media. You can find us on Instagram,
Discord, Twitter.
We've got our own Discord channel,
Facebook.
Twitter, Reddit, Facebook, anything. Just chuck us a
legit,
DM,
you could
guys.
search us up in anything and we'll be there.
Yeah, we'll be there. Please do it.
Please don't be afraid to come on. We really need guests because
I've got to
I'm
pay
not
the
gonna
mortgage.
lie. We know you guys are shy, and it's okay. You can come out now. We've been vetted by Apple. Everything's going to be fine. Spotify thinks we're safe too. Don't know how long we're going to stay on there, but we're safe for now.
We're safe for now. We're really pushing our luck there. Yeah, you can find us on Spotify and Apple there as well, guys. Whatever you're listening to. If you're already on Spotify, you're like, oh, you guys are dickheads. But yeah, you can find us on any of the social media.
Yeah, I love watching podcasts just to call the host dickheads. That's what I think of.
That's my main goal.
That's it. Sam, since the dawn of time, Ooga Booga people have been trying to communicate in so many different ways. It intrigues me. I'd love to see.
It's everybody.
The first version of Morse code was probably monkeys flinging their shit at each other. Other things, I'm intrigued. Sam's been doing copious. I can't say that word. He's been doing large amounts of research on how the start of English or
English.
English.
Just speaking
specifically. Okay, so speaking. Can I ask you questions, or are you like...
Go for it, Max. That's what we're here for. Audience can ask
again,
questions
we
as well.
really want people to ask these questions too, not just this Fruit Loop who's had 5 minutes of research time. Anyway, let's get started. So when did it start? I guess that's where everyone's probably interested.
Well, Max, I'm actually when doing research, I found it really interesting. Researchers don't actually know when it originated.
Great.
And yeah.
Wait,
So
you dodged the bullet
the minimal research that was done really didn't lead anywhere. It just gave me answers that I already know.
Right, so let's see what we got. So,
But it says here, researchers have long debated when humans started talking to each other. Estimates range wildly from as late as 50,000 years ago to as early as the beginning of genus more than 2 million years ago. So that's a really small gap. Like, you could just... really tiny gap there.
Like maybe... Oh, I'm thinking 1.5 mil, but then I want to go a bit closer.
I think that's just a bit of an over... I don't know.
Dear.
25,000 maybe?
Alright, so
maybe
then,
they got it wrong.
do we know what the first language was?
I don't know. Ooga booga?
Thanks, Sam. Well, what else do you have for us?
They sure as hell didn't speak English, like Australian English.
Can you imagine? Can you pass me the Flint over there, Dave? Thanks.
Oi, Dave. Nah, don't be a dickhead, eh? Just chuck us the Flint. Just throw it over here.
Okay.
No, like, do the thing. We've been practicing all week. Like, it's a new thing I'm practicing. Oh, fine, David. Jesus Christ. Look, man.
Okay. Let's just stop that before it gets So what do you know then, Sam? Because I don't want to ask you something you don't know.
Well, there's not much info on it because you can't really go in can't research. When you go dig up fossils and stuff, you can obviously look at the voice box of the so-called like
creature
Homo sapien, and you can I don't know measure the voice box or whatever the hell it would be, and estimate what the kind of sound they would mimic, or they could and just display that because we got the tech. The thing is, it just doesn't seem like you could really nail it down. Like, you can't just go in 55,000 years ago, someone was just like decided out of the blue, you know what? I'm gonna start speaking just something that's not clicking, whistling, and clapping my hands together.
Man, that would have been annoying. Can you imagine that? Oi!
Would be annoying.
Oi! Over here! No.
Dave, that's...
That's how they got attention.
And the earliest stages of communicating was simply just throwing rocks at each other's heads. And the mere impact was the message that was displayed.
So, wow, that's... Seriously, you got too much information on there. So do you have anything on, like, languages that were, like, developed really early?
Well, it says that, like, English language was developed 2,000 years ago. Like, I think it was 5th century. Yeah.
Right.
5th century. The English
considered one of the harder languages to learn.
Who knows why? But, you know, we all have our different languages. It is kind of hard to pronounce. Like, everything else is different. But, it's interesting to think something that was developed in the 5th century has developed so much in such a small, graceful period of time, considering...
Man. Like, slang? Like, we played a game called Questionable Colloquialisms, which is basically about language. Like,
yeah,
it's crazy how much. Yeah, it's like, can you say slang in other languages?
Well, yes, you can, Max.
Can you?
Yeah, like, I mean, I've done a lot of looking up on different slang and stuff, but slang's kind of hard to pronounce in different languages because you need to be fluent, and different language and sounds and all that display different
And sound like you're
meanings.
half pissed.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
like French, for instance, you'd pronounce something and it would just sound really odd because you just like, je m'appelle Samael. You're just like, this dude's on crack for
Yeah.
sure.
Well,
For sure.
Well, let's talk about something then, because we know so much about the origins of speak. Let's talk about the origins of slang then, because, like, can you imagine, right? The first guy to ever go, "Oi, Davo, can you grab a 6-pack from the servo?" And poor Davo's looking over at Darren like, "What?" Like, it's
Grab a 6-pack from the servo.
like,
What's a
how do
servo?
you start that, man? Like, you got to start it as a job. Like, do you just go out to the town hall, which apparently was then or whatever, and then just go,
Yeah.
"Hey, everyone, we're making servo a thing," and then they're like, "Oh, yeah, that could work," and then here we are. Like, like, is it like a little post-it note they put on the community board, or like, what are we talking? Do you reckon?
I don't know. It could be anything. Like, I wonder when the first slang was ever made. Like, do you reckon it was a bunch of like sounds by monkeys?
Oh.
Well,
I
actually,
reckon it was like
um,
when they flinged their shit at someone, and it was like a real fluke shot, and that's the slang. The fluke. Yeah.
no one really knows when slang was truly invented because it could be anything. There's a lot of
Yeah.
different languages and
Like,
stuff, and
yeah.
some things aren't always
Can you
recorded.
imagine?
But it says, "Oh, sorry, you
No, you're
continue."
right,
Rex.
bud. No, you're
No, you go.
alright.
You
You
go.
know what? I'm not gonna hold the viewers up. No, I'm just thinking, like, can you imagine coming to Australia and learning? Like, I think you could even divide, like, English from Australian. Like, I think
Yeah,
we need to do that soon, because it's getting a little too far, guys.
yeah.
Like, you wouldn't want, like, an exchange student to come over to Australia to learn English, because they would
Oh
just,
God, no.
like, you know,
This is the bad side of English literature.
it's the worst. Like I love it because it gets me through the day fast, but it's like, it's not good. And like, you can imagine
No.
how many times people have used it at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But thinking about slangs, it just like it says here actually in the origin of the word slang. So the whole meaning behind of what a slang is was invented in the appeared in print in the 1800s. So pretty
1800s.
long time.
What?
1800s, considering it's long for us.
Dear. What type of slang do you think they would have used then?
Oh, Timothy, the brightest of thy bunch.
Could you
something
shine
like
my shoes, Tim? Sorry, Squire? Shine thou's shoes.
Sorry, I don't understand what you're saying. Tie my goddamn shoe!
Oh, okay. So, constant abuse to slaves by using words they don't know is where it's like, that makes way more sense.
Yeah.
Oh my god, thank you.
Well,
wow.
Well, they said that the word like slang sort of originated predominantly in a societal like known in a societal group in London, as the criminal class used to use it a lot because criminals are generally snarky and fucking sorry language. It's generally, I don't know, it's something people don't really use because back then in the 1800s everyone was fine. Obviously people were snarky and stuff, but
yeah, I don't know many professors who use gang signs, so
There's this 70-year-old dude just walks in, just starts. All right, yeah, no, I'm done. What was that, sir? Oh,
you wouldn't
just
get
had
it.
to Yeah, you wouldn't get it. Just had to pay respects to the group. What group? Oh, you wouldn't know them. Cool guys, though.
You ever heard of blood? Anyway,
Now we're being
it's
hunted.
look, it's wonderful thing to ponder about, and I'm honestly, I feel sorry for those poor kids. I can
Yeah,
tell you, one
be
kid
awful.
got beat so hard because he didn't know what something meant.
Oh
Oh man,
my god.
I don't know. I just wanted some more.
It's interesting to think how like just communication is so advanced over so many years.
Is it
And
though? Like we're getting like,
if we're being
oh, go to
realistic,
the
we're
server, not go to the service
being low
station.
key, high key. One that just sounds. I'm not gonna shit on the English people, like
Yeah,
British
it's
people,
like-
but one thing that just does not sound intelligent at all is in it, bruv. Like what is that?
Nah, like if you think about it,
If you fuck about it, like really, in it, bruv. And it's like, what does that mean?
well,
mean,
the first
it's
mistake
just-
was bruv.
Yeah. Like in it, obviously you can pick up on in it. It just sounds stupid. It just isn't.
I can't put it. Oh, that's it. I couldn't put it into context.
It just doesn't. It doesn't really
Just
make sense at
A
all. It
flock of British people. In it, bruv, in it.
They sound like the dudes off Nemo.
Yeah, more. That's
In it, bruv, in it, bruv. Oh god.
There are some that I just will never like. Sometimes I use it, but it's like 99% of the time, it's ironically. Oh,
Oh
it's a
god.
dangerous game we play, Sammy. It is
It is a dangerous game.
dangerous game.
Do you reckon if there was a societal collapse and all the different nations were divided and they stuck with their nations, do you reckon do you, maybe
You're just laughing.
people
I'm scared.
like just wait, just let me,
Well,
let me get the
today
point.
would be nice.
Oh well, yeah, no. Do you reckon if there was a societal collapse that people would start speaking in like clicky tones, but with their different languages? Like, for
All right,
instance,
we're
like
gonna
the
end it
Enterprise.
there. I'm
Yeah, I'll leave it there. I'll be on this topic for ages.
Oh, far out. We're back. Round
We
three.
are back.
Three?
Round three.
Round three.
Three.
Again,
Yeah.
all of our viewers are still extremely scared of us. I don't know why. We seem quite normal. We're just saying what everyone's thinking. It's round three of questionable colloquialisms. I'm here to redeem myself. You're dead. I'm gonna win. There's not a doubt in my mind that it's just I got this, man.
Huh. Alright, well,
Right.
get yourselves ready, ladies and gentlemen,
You
because this
are
is going
on
to be
like Donkey Kong.
this is a contest. This is a contest of all contests.
Now, I got my phone here, luckily. Now, as the winner of last week, you get to decide who goes first.
Well, Max, I'm going to be nice here and say that you can go.
Aw, thank you, sir.
God, I'm such a darling.
You're so nice to me. Alright. Hit me. Let's do it. You gotta say time starts now. Oh, let's run
Time
them through the rules.
starts.
Wait. Alright, let's run through the rules. Gee, we're so organised. Alright.
I know.
Questionable colloquialisms. The rules are as follows. 1 minute per second, 6 rounds with different sayings, and no repeats. Are you ready, Sam, to give me your first colloquialism?
I'm extremely excited.
Could you give me the country of origin, before you start?
Well, Max, I actually don't know the country origin. I thought it was
That's
from
right.
Germany, but now that I think about it, I kind of think it's from either Britain or Australia.
All
But it didn't really nail it down.
All right.
The other two I do, though.
Okay. Let's get into it.
So, all right, you ready for this?
Yep.
It's short. It's literally
Short and
one
sweet.
word, but
That's one.
it's a slang word that
Great.
has more meaning.
All right.
Weisenheimer. Or how? And your time starts now.
I really like how you've chosen a word that isn't English.
No, it is. It's English.
Yeah, sure it is. Weisenheimer. Is that how you pronounce it?
You gotta break it. Okay, I'll let you.
Why
yeah,
is he
Weisenheimer.
Weisenheimer
Just think of
Why
the word and break it
is
down.
Heimer.
Hold on. The time is going. All right.
30 seconds.
I'll give you a good thing here. What's the first word in it?
Why?
Okay. No. What is it?
Why?
Weisenheimer.
Weisen. Oh, I'm thinking.
Wise-
Oh, okay. Heimer. Okay, what's a Heimer?
No. You're so bad at this.
Oh, 5 seconds. I'm gonna guess. How is he wiser? Why is he wiser? Who is wiser?
That was close. That's really close, Max. I'm actually surprised you got that close. So Weisenheimer is someone that thinks they're wiser than everyone else.
Ah, that
It is a
reminds me
hard
of
one.
someone I know.
Bill Cosby.
No,
Every
he
time.
really likes this guy.
No.
Wow. One to you. You're a prick.
I
I'm
know,
gonna get
so
to
good
you.
at this. Yeah. All right, round 2, Maxie.
I'm
All right,
actually gonna give you the origin because I'm nice.
Okay.
It's from Iceland.
Nice.
Nice. It's a nice place. It's in English too.
Yeah.
Again, I'm on your
Okay.
side. It is the spoon maker's children have the worst spoons, and your time starts now.
Could you reread that for me, Max?
The spoon maker's children have the worst spoons.
The spoon maker's children. Something or other with the.
Have the
Spoon?
worst
I don't know.
spoons.
That one's hard.
I don't know. Weisenheimen, Schnugen, Heigenfleigen's pretty hard too, but here we are.
Weisenheimer. I gave you a good.
Seconds
I
on
gave
the
you a good
clock.
hint there.
Think
That's
about it. I can't. Spoon maker's
It
children.
It sounds like a riddle more than a
No,
colloquialism.
it's not a riddle.
Max, honestly,
That's a good idea.
I feel like I'm in the Chamber of Secrets right now.
Well, you're not, and you have 10 seconds. Just have a crack. Just go for it. What are you thinking?
Okay, what I'm thinking is something to do with the children that are born. I don't know.
Yeah, children that are... No, you were so close. Let me tell you. Like,
Dickhead.
it means.
Well, I sure as hell get it.
Yeah. Sorry, it's really hard. It means some neglect close ones while helping others.
How was I supposed to get that?
Look, I could have said the couch makers' children have the worst couches. I could have. Is there a context I could have put in to make it easier for you?
No.
No,
But that was fair, Max. Good job.
no. That yeah.
round.
Look, near all, really close game. Let's get into the second, third.
Okay.
That hurts my head to think. All right, you can start.
All right, Maxie. Welcome to round 3. This is my domain. This one's a little bit easier because
Right.
I'm being nice, obviously. Just
I'm
the type of
sure
person
you
I am.
are. You're so humble.
So, all right. So this one is it's of British. Both of these are of British
British?
origin. This one's off In It Bruv origin. So the colloquialism is the bank's closed and your time starts now. Sound like a stink.
Please tell me it means the bank's closed.
No.
Oh, is it the bank of mum and dad is closed?
No.
Like, parents don't want to give you any money. No one wants to give you any money.
No.
Beggars aren't choosers.
Think of it less of a money thing and more of a connection.
The bank's closed.
Like a relationship.
They don't love you anymore?
No.
Are you trying to tell me something, Sam? I don't think the podcast is the
Maybe.
right time for this. The bank's closed.
Bank's closed.
It means the bank's closed.
No.
Bank's closed.
You're pretty far off it, Maxie. This is the
The
easiest
door's
one.
shut.
Come on. No. Okay,
Far
so Max,
out.
good try. That's what you get for being a snarky prick. The bank's closed means
I love this so much. I get treated so well.
a person in a relationship does no longer want to kiss or do anything romantic.
Oh, I would
So-
know all about that. Again,
alright,
I
round
have
4.
no. I am so
This
lonely.
isn't the place, Max.
Okay.
Please call me.
Alright, Sam's turn. Minute on the
I'm
clock.
ready.
The
I'm ready.
origins of this are Swedish.
Nice.
Schnuggenhagenflogen, just like your first one, which was in
Nice.
pure Sweden.
Pretty sure it was true, but
I
leave
don't
it at
know, I
that.
think Sweden's a language. Anyway, we'll get to
I
it.
think you need to continue.
It's just like Canada. A piece of
Like-
bread in the pocket is better than a feather in the hat.
A
Did you
piece
get
of
it?
bread in the pocket is better than a feather in the hat.
Your time starts now. Think like I would, like super literal. Like,
Oh, okay. So this is probably like from the 18th century or sometime when bows and stuff were invented.
the Swedish
So-
18th century.
Shut up.
They probably had cars by then.
Okay, so I'm thinking of it in a way that I'm not gonna nail it in the coffin.
No,
but,
you're not. You have
it's
30
better
seconds.
to have food than die hungry.
No. You kind of got the first bit right though. Think of it. Break it
It's
down. 20
better to
seconds.
have food in your stomach than have an arrow in the head. I don't know.
Why? A feather in
I don't know,
a hat.
A feather in the hat. It just seems like
Oh,
arrow,
what
you
is
know?
a feather in the hat? Is that a piece of clothing? I don't know. Who knows? Oh, and your time. Oh, bummer.
Oh, I get it now.
Do you want to have a guess?
Damn
it won't
it.
count, but you can guess.
Food in your pocket is better than more valuable things like fancy clothes.
You're kind of on the dot, but unfortunately you ran out of time, and I still have a
Oh,
chance at
man.
reclaiming my throne.
The funny thing is I was actually the closest than any of us has been, so I'd like to take my prize.
Right.
Good,
What
good
it
one. That was
actually
a good one.
means is food is more important than fashion, something Sam has absolutely no concept of, which I knew would throw him off.
Yep.
Unlike me, who follows that law a bit too much.
God, we're just ripping
I
into
don't
each
know
other.
if you're
It's
allowed
fun.
to laugh at this one. Okay.
We're ripping into each other. It's
Look, it's a competitive ground. We're not friends. We're enemies. Okay?
Oh.
Alright.
Well, Max, round 5. You ready for this one?
I like to call it round 3. I think it's like one round for each set of 2, you know what I mean? Like, you know, okay, 0
okay.
all. Again, thrilling game. Some real
Really?
close ones.
Real eye catcher. Well, Max, welcome to round 3-5. Because you're complicated like that.
I love it.
So, are you ready for this one? Have you prepared yourself?
Well, I wasn't ready
mentally?
for the first one, so I don't know.
Don't know about this one. So this one is of In It Bruv origin again.
In it.
Yeah, in it. This one's good. I'm chuffed to bits.
I'm chuffed to bits.
Chuffed to bits.
All right.
And the first time you think about it, it's a different meaning than what you would think it would be. All right, and your time starts now, Max.
Chuffed to bits. I'm stuffed.
No.
I'm full.
No.
You said no for a bit longer there, so I think I'm on the right track.
No. No, you're not.
Okay, I'm chuffed to bits. I've been cut up and put in the walls.
No, sorry, that Mr.
You like specifics, I'm just giving you what you want, man.
Yeah, well, I'm not a cartel
chuffed.
leader.
What does chuffed mean? Chafing?
I don't know,
I'm
Max.
chafed.
No. Oh, bro, I'm chafed a bit here.
I would use that if it meant chafing.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Chuffed.
I'm
I'm out of breath?
No.
I feel bad. I'm sick.
No.
I'm hungry.
No.
I'm not hungry.
No.
I'm actually really hungry.
Think about it as the opposite of a negative. Looks like he's thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen. So good try, Maxie.
Oh, thank you.
It's more or less the opposite of that. I'm chuffed to bits means over the moon. I'm ecstatic. I'm
I thought it was
extremely happy.
negative.
I thought it was. Probably should have given you that clue. Just have a better chance earlier. But who cares? This is a competitive game, ladies and gentlemen. It seems that I have won.
No.
Rounds,
You haven't run this round. Okay.
There's one more. Okay.
Don't you or you? Okay. Final one.
Last one.
It's 0-0.
All right, I'm ready.
Max could tie, and there could be no champion, which would be awkward. This is of Brazilian origins. So
really a culturally sensitive man.
I am. I'm very flexible in that manner. It is a dog bitten by a snake will be afraid of sausages. You have 1 minute on the clock. No.
Oh my god, I just had the worst thing.
It's not that. I can promise you that.
A dog bitten by a snake is scared.
Will be afraid of sausages.
Does that have like a deeper meaning to it?
Kinda.
Is it more literal? Like thinking about it in a
Yeah,
literal sense?
think of it literal.
Take it.
I'm here to help, bud.
No, you're not.
Well, you got 24 seconds now.
It would have to be something to do with an experience happening and being scared of the aftermath. So, for instance, someone being attacked by someone and going out in public and having PTSD or something. I don't know. Or something to do.
What was going to be your second answer? Because
no, it was even worse.
Nah, give it to me because you're kind of along the lines there.
It was going to be someone had to do something with intercourse, but let's leave that for
right.
some other.
That is not the. We do not provide that content. All right, next.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Stay on the air.
Thank
here,
you,
Sammy.
ladies and gentlemen. See you next time.
Okay. It means after being hurt, you become a lot more careful.
It's close.
You were close. I'm
really close.
tempted to give it to you, if I'm being honest.
No, you need to be on the dot, Max. It's a no
I don't
bueno
know,
for
because I
both
don't
of us.
think we'll ever get a winner.
Well, I won last time. You still haven't won any.
Yeah,
so.
but that was because I let you off easy and I felt bad for
No, you
you
didn't.
and, you know...
Anyway, that was a good game.
That was a good game of
Max.
questionable colloquialism. I hope you guys enjoyed and figured some of those out. If you think you have a chance at beating Sam, I'll let him be the reigning champion because I think this would be a lot more fun to host than to play. Please feel as if you can DM us on any of our thingos. We'd love to have you on the show. Let's move on. Me and Sam were talking about this briefly before we started the podcast today, and Sam doesn't have much of a clue about it, but I've looked into it because I saw major potential.
Major potential. Comedy potential.
I am honestly astonished. I went looking for... What is it? I went looking for copper and I came back with gold or something. I came back with like a full oil rig's worth of oil. Like I struck it big with this. Like we're talking about dead sports. But
it sounds dry.
I know it sounds so interesting, but it honestly it is truly a miracle. It is some of these I wish I could have been a part of when I was young.
Some of these I know I was a part of and wish I wasn't.
I'm going to ask Sam a question. I'm going to say the name of it, and you're going to try and guess what it is, just to spice things up a little. And I'll give you the actual definition, okay? Don't hold back, because honestly, you'd be surprised. This is probably the only one I could probably do it for. Slam ball.
Slam ball. I don't know about that one. You're going to have to explain this to us, Maxie.
Look, as stated a couple podcasts ago, our good friend, and hopefully our guest one day, Superhuman, probably played this at one point. It's basically basketball, right? But the court's probably half the size.
Okay.
You have trampolines underneath the hoops.
Oh my god.
It gets better. And the only way to score is to slam dunk. That sounds like a bloody good time to me.
That sounds fun as. I honestly wish I was something a part of that. I think we've done that before.
Did we?
I
reckon I would have a broken leg if that.
Probably.
Maybe we have concussion. Slamble, it was a thing, and I don't know why it still isn't a thing. It was created in 2002 by Pat Croce. If anyone knows Pat, please give us a call, because...
Just ring us out.
I kind of want to sign up for the next season.
It's in the Olympics.
It looks glorious. So
it would be.
So you like... I think there are 2 trampolines underneath, so you can jump to defend midair and jump to slam dunk midair.
Oh my god.
It is a danger. Can you imagine that with netball?
It's essentially a dangerous game of... You know when we used to go to the... What was it? Jump Mania? Was that what it's called?
Oh, like one of those trampoline parks.
Things? Yeah,
it's basically like that, but except on steroids with an actual hard-hitting ball, and with people who are 6'2".
With supervisors on crack.
I'd really like to meet the creator, because I think we need to...
Currently in an insane asylum.
It's amazing. It's just like... It's amazing. Anyway, look... I got to go on to the next one, because it's...
You'll be stuck on this one, Max.
I will be stuck. Please, Superhuman, Pat Croc, or whatever your name is, really want to talk to you. Alright, the next one is called distance plunging. Now, it says it in the name. Sam, do you have any idea what distance plunging is? Because I don't... Did you used to participate in distance plunging? No?
I don't know. Did I? It sounds really discomforting.
It's not
you
as bad.
would-
Well, for lifeguards, it would be. Basically, what you do, born in 1904, it was actually in the Olympics at one point.
Holy shit.
Lifeguards, this is like a lifeguard's nightmare. So basically, what you did is you would dive into the water, right?
And strangle a kid.
No, you dive into the water and you cannot move, and you have to get as far as possible.
What?
Yeah.
What do you have to dolphin?
No, you can't move. So you just dive in, go brain dead, and just see how far your body goes.
Guys, you got a great idea. What? What if we could impersonate a man having a stroke in the water?
No, that'll be a lot more flailing.
Give this man a raise. Yeah.
What about
True.
No, but like, oh man, and can you imagine like how many people they would have to scoop out with the thingo? I'll get on to the left side. Yeah, that is again another one.
It's a dangerous game, but it pays well.
Also want to meet the creator of that because again, kind of want to sign up for it.
All these people sound highly sadistic.
Well, I guess that's why these sports died, Sam. There's the reason why we're talking about dead sports today. The next one I have, and honestly, it sounds like a recipe for disaster.
It is.
It's called ski ballet.
Ski ballet.
Now, I don't know if you can guess what ski ballet consists of, but look, for those of you, for those real bright minds out there, if you can picture this, it's basically skiing, but ballet. Wow.
Wow, that's deep, bro.
Yeah. Nah, so basically... Oh, wait. It's basically ballet dancers on skis. So basically they'll do, the usual tippy toes on the edge of the skis and a quick flip, and that's why people died, and that's why
it's a recipe for a hyperextended leg.
It's a recipe for a broken neck.
True.
Do you think they did like a bit of a slope so they'll get like a bit of a run up and they could go for like 100 meters?
And that was just the person that was just like, you know what, I want to ski and do ballet.
You know what's beautiful? Skiing. You know what also is beautiful? Ballet.
Ballet.
Let's ruin this nice thing. Put them together. Oh, yeah.
Come on, Sharon. Oh, call someone.
And we need another one.
Call someone.
We need another Russian. Wouldn't be surprised if it's from Russia.
No, probably is.
Our final dead sport is... Sam knows how to pronounce this. He did French longer than I did. I'm going to have an intense. Jus de pomme. Was it close?
I guess. I'm not very good at French.
Just say it. You sound like you know what you're saying when you say it.
Well, from what I could assume, Jus de pomme.
Yeah, shut up. You know you're good. All right.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Shut up.
That's probably why I won last week.
For those of you who don't... You know what? You got a lot of nerve on you, kid. All right.
Hey, guys, so the next one here.
So, Jus de pomme, as Sam says so elegantly, is like the already dying sport of squash.
Yeah.
Squash isn't a dying sport.
Why is that in French?
Well, because it's different.
French of
it's actually
sadistic people.
Sam knows what this one is, but I really want to share this with the world because I think we need to bring back Jus de pomme back. It's basically squash, but here's the twist. Like, I'm like, you've seen how fast the squash ball goes. Like, we're talking like 100k off the racket, right? Squash, no rackets. And the crowd goes wild. Yeah. It's basically a game about what's it called? It's about sabotaging the game, basically. It's all about sabotaging the guys on the other side, just like how Sam did with that Swedish word I didn't know earlier. And again, I need to sign up for this. My cardio's getting a bit average. I think the heart attack of a ball flying at me at those speeds would really kick me back into it, you know?
So, can you explain to us, like, deep as possible, what this would consist of as a game?
Okay.
Is it like
So
you're just throwing shit across a field?
Okay. So again, amazing. It was in the Olympics. God damn it. I think I want to say it's like squash and tennis had a child, right?
Okay.
And you can imagine what the balls were made of back then, which is probably like pig skin and guts inside.
Yeah.
And it was all about just it was like handball, but you get extremely mad at the person on the other side. So you just peg it at the wall and try and make it so it ricochets into their head. That's it.
That's pretty...
It's a beautiful game.
That's an interesting way. Wow,
I think it was an old form of psychology, but it's not labelled that.
It was actually put inside of prisons, funnily enough. That's not true, but yeah.
Prison game.
But that reminds me of another game that is in school, or at least was in school until a lot of people, like with sensible mindsets, thought this is probably not the best idea to be having around hyper-aggressive, adrenaline-filled, hormonal-fueled teenagers. And that is basically dodgeball, where one team has the ball.
Isn't that just called dodgeball, but the PE teacher chooses the teams?
That's pretty much what it felt like. But no, so basically it's kind of like squash. You'd lay up on a wall, but you'd have to shimmy across, stuck on the wall.
Sam, are you sure you weren't just bullied? Do we need to talk about this?
No, this was a game that
this
played, and it was weird.
We should bring up on the podcast.
But
you're insecure. It's a safe space.
I know. But it was actually pretty funny because I have seen a lot of times where people would decide when Mr. Floyd, the PE teacher, went to go talk to Miss Sharon.
This is
about
all theoretical, so
don't take this to heart, but they would, instead of using tennis balls, they would get the basketballs out just for a bit of a spice up in terms of gameplay.
I don't know how that's any better, if I'm being honest. Tennis balls are bloody hard.
A tennis ball is like, it's faster, but a basketball to the head.
Oh, bro.
The sound, man.
Dude,
the sound.
I have a dent from one of the... Nah, I'll probably do that.
It's worse than a dodgeball hitting your head. Just dong! She's like, oh, okay.
Oh, dear. Okay. Well, I'm glad that sport died. That seems...
God, yeah, no. I don't know.
Very aggressive compared to... Je me belle. Anyway, Sam, we've run a bit over this week, but...
It's okay.
It's been good.
A bit more content. It's been nice.
You know what? Just for that, I reckon that extra spicy 10 minutes of good content.
So good.
Our viewers should follow us on Twitter. They should follow us on Facebook. They should
just
join us on Discord.
Something to think about it.
They should join us on the show. If anything, that's more of a privilege. But we won't label it as that.
We won't label it as that. We're not disgusting humans.
No, we're not.
Sometimes.
But we're not the best either. Anyway.
No.
It's been an absolute joy. If you can't catch this on YouTube or Spotify, we're also on Apple Podcasts too. So we're on everything.
Yep.
Worked really hard to get on those. Wow, I can't believe we're on those. Yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed. Sam, do you have anything to say?
Well, Max, I do have something to say. If you guys ever feel the need to give us any advice for improving the podcast, or
any
you
topics.
want to any topics, just chuck it in Discord, Facebook, Instagram,
everything.
Twitter, Reddit, everything, guys. Just search up the Drop Bear Podcast.
We need an
sometimes the name
opponent
changes,
to
you may
beat
have to-
Sam.
But yeah, that's about it, guys. Also, if you join us next week, you will be able to find out the sound
The Sam
that
sounds.
was this episode.
The adrenaline junkie bore, as we guessed.
Oh god,
Not too
that
sure.
that is. We'll never know until next week.
Until next week.
But yeah,
Until
thank you,
then.
ladies and gentlemen, and we'll see you then.
Catch ya.